Yes, so my name is Miriam Oppong. So I think I've been with ICE a year and 3 months. Yes, exactly. Yes. I am a research and information specialist at ICE. So basically, that means that one, I do research. So, for example, we are currently working on the GEG, which is on gender equity and governance. So, basically, what I do is to go into the various databases to see what the literature is saying at the macro level. What are some of the policies that affect governance? What are some of the policies that affect women economic empowerment? So, that's on the research side. But on the side of being an information specialist, that basically talks about information retrieval. So coming up with search terms to be able to actually retrieve the information that we need for the research in the first place. Yes. So basically those are the things I do at ICE. I think one of the main things I have personally learned is you don't know everything. Yes, one of the main things I've enjoyed so much about having a good team at ICE is the ability to learn from my team members. There are so many instances where I'd come up with an idea, but I don't really see the whole concept. But I'd run it by someone, and the person would be like, okay, let's do it this way. And then it always works out. So, yes, it's been great having a good team at ICE. Um, So this is quite, I don't know if I should say it envelopes practically everything that ICE does, but it's the whole concept of evidence-based policy making, which is what the epitome of most of the things that ICE does. Um, it's the ability to make decisions not just based on bias or based on subjective thinking, but then making decisions objectively. So the question is, what does the evidence say? Whether it is in published literature, whether it is somewhere hiding at the back of a school or is an organization that has the information hidden somewhere. What we do is to basically try and find out these published and unpublished literature and see what the evidence is saying about a particular issue. So, for example, if it's about school feeding, it's not about okay, what is my subjective feeling about what school feeding can do for a country, but what we are saying is that what does the evidence say about what it can do for a country in terms of women economic empowerment, in terms of inclusive governance, not leaving anybody behind based on social status or the agenda. Yes. Okay, let me start from the personal level. Coincidentally, when I started at ICE, we worked on two main things that are so dear to my heart. So we worked on we and then inclusive governance. So I think it's because on the personal level, I see the impact that the work that we do can have, especially if the evidence presented is taken up and used in policy making. The fact that now me as a woman or my daughter can now bridge society's the cultural norms and then the gaps and also be able to attain the kind of future that she is looking for. Even for the fact that I am here at ICE is a representation of what happens when we decide to move away from societal norms, more or less, which might be holding us back. Okay, so Miriam, outside work, I am someone who loves to have fun. I like to smile a lot. I don't like to dwell on negative things. I always want to see the positive thing. That is the silver lining in every situation. So I love to hang out with friends. I love to hang out with family. I love to read, so that's what I do during my downtime. Yes. And I like genuineness. I like genuine people. I love having genuine relationships. I mean, what else are we here on earth for if not for some of those things? Yes.